Buenos dias from Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. I've been in Tequila for a few weeks now, actually. Haven't been doing as much filming as I usually do in a place, just kind of taking it easy. It's my last destination on this entire Mexico trip, so I've got a lot of video editing to catch up on, that sort of thing. But I have such an appreciation for this small town here in Jalisco that I wanted to highlight some of the smaller, lesser known things to do in the town. So I'm gonna pop into a few of the museums that I haven't been to yet, go on some walks around the industrial area, which I have never explored before. I went on an amazing walk yesterday morning along the train tracks in the mountains. It was so scenic. Going through all of the agave fields is really special, especially in this area. The agaves are such a unique shape, really aesthetically pleasing to look at, especially in all their rows when they're like really huge. It's great just to like walk through the fields in them. So yeah, we're going to head into some of the museums here and just generally take a look around Tequila. This right here is apparently the remains of one of the older distilleries that was in operation in the 1700s, and now currently surrounded by like 3 or 4 other modern ones. Must have been part of one of the old historic distilleries.
You can see in here.
There?
Oh, stand over here.
Uh-huh.
There's like a chalkboard up there with some measurements and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Can't see on the camera though.
Well, yeah, you can.
Museum right in.
That looks newer than the destruction of the building.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's graffiti or something. But over here, that's an interesting view. You can see the bottom of the staircase through this window. We're out for a stroll in the industrial district and came across this tiny little piece of history here. This is the lavandería, where people used to bring their laundry and wash it by hand. Very interesting system, and the water is still flowing through here from a natural source, I'm presuming. It smells very clean. These paintings are pretty interesting. I came up thinking that they were prints, but they're actually paintings on canvas. I wonder how they are preventing weathering. Interesting. All these paintings are depicting the agave cultivating scene. This is a very, very popular image in Tequila. I've come into the Cultural Center. It's a big museum here in Tequila, just across the road from the Jose Cuervo Distillery. It seems to not be a super popular thing to do. I haven't seen anyone else in here so far, but it looks like a very well laid out museum, and everything is also titled in English, so that's handy for me. This is going to be a museum about the culture of the state of Jalisco, and specifically the town of Tequila as well. This is a saddle that was made in the year 1900. Amazing looking. This looks like it's made out of stone or something. Deer suede, okay. So a map of this area of Mexico. You can see Tequila here. This is probably Guadalajara. Enjoy how ornate everything is. It has a 110 peso entrance fee, which is extraordinarily high for a museum. It's one of the highest museum entries we've paid, but it is a very nice museum, so I'm not complaining. It's a very nice view from up here, although the chimneys from the distilleries are a little bit ugly. A nice way to spend the afternoon and get out of the heat. Actually, it's like 35 degrees today. Very, very, very strong sun, and it was nice and air conditioned in there. Come into this restaurant right off the main square, and it is very, very well decorated. There's like 100 Frida Kahlos in here. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Camarones.
And I weird ass. That's not what I thought.
What the heck is that?
Like, it's not what shrimp looks like.
No.
I know.
Oh, what?
Oh.
That is not how I expected that.
No.
That looks tasty.
This is fried cheese on top.
Dang, that's gonna be tasty.
Oh yeah. My expectations went from like a 7 to a 2 to a 9.
Enchiladas with chicken are my favorite Mexican dish, and this one is made with a tequila sauce. So, only had this here. I've been to this restaurant before, and they are some of the best enchiladas I've had in all of Mexico. One thing about the town of Tequila that I didn't realize was going to be a thing, although in hindsight it seems very obvious, but the town has a smell. And it doesn't smell like tequila, like the alcohol, but it does smell like fermenting agave, which sounds really gross, but obviously there are many, many distilleries in the town, and they're all in the process of fermenting the agave cactus plant to make the tequila, and that is what the smell is. It's pretty hard to explain, but I find it a very nice smell. I'm really coming around to it, and it's really growing on me. You can pretty much get whiffs of it all over the town. It is, of course, strongest in the industrial area and like the downtown tourist area, because that's where the Jose Cuervo distillery is. So yeah, you can basically smell it everywhere. I had said in my first video of Tequila that there are a lot of hikes in the area, and there are, and I've done a handful of the ones I've wanted to do, but the big one up Mount Tequila, the actual volcano of Tequila, is the main one I wanted to do, but I haven't actually done it yet. Can't really say yet it's not going to happen because I'm leaving in 2 days. But I haven't been able to do it because there have been some crazy wildfires the last week or so. And the volcano has literally been on fire. So the whole town was full of smoke, and just in general was not a super good idea to do that hike, unfortunately. But it's not too big of a deal because there are a lot of cool, chill things that I could do around the town anyway. It looks lovely and clear today. If I had known, maybe I would have done the hike today.